Every season, I have to implement what Bruce Lee has taught me over the years, and that is, empty your mind, be water. And what am I referring to? I'm referring to the isekai genre. I have seen it all in the isekai genre. Reborn as a vending machine, Now I Wander the Dungeon. The hero and his elf bride open a pizza parlor. And probably the most impactful of them all, So I'm a Spider. So what? If you are looking for weeb hot trash, I would kindly refer you to the isekai aisle of this market. However, as your anime connoisseur, it is my anime god sworn duty to find your diamond in the rough, your goblin slayer, your overlord. Do you like your mom? Her normal attack is 2 attacks at full power. Okay, maybe not that. In today's case study, we'll be studying the hero is overpowered but overly cautious. So let's get right to it. So the hero is overpowered but overly cautious opens with the world of the Heavenly Realm. In this world, gods and goddesses are tasked with saving different worlds by summoning heroes from a different dimension. In this series, we are following the fairly new goddess of healing, Ristarte, whose character design is on point. Despite only being able to save 5 worlds, she is tasked with the impossible task of saving a S-class difficulty world. And like the 500 isekais we have seen in the past, what is her solution? Summoning an OP Japanese man. In this case, one that looks like a K-pop star that trains like One Punch Man and Mikasa from Attack on Titan. Now, as the series name suggests, what this series tries to do to separate itself from other isekais is the overly cautious part of the equation. The best way to put it is that the dynamic between Seiya, the main MC, and the goddess Rista is like an 8-year-old girl and a shady 60-year-old man. Seiya trusts absolutely nothing that comes out of Rista's mouth. Hey kids, do you want to check out Charlie's Chocolate Factory? Come with me. No. Hey child, come taste some of this onigiri I made for you. No. And as the episode progresses, Seiya always responds to Rista and his environment with complete paranoia, such as trying to buy 3 sets of the same armor and launching 3 Megamine, one slime. Now, what is brilliant about this whole thing is that before the audience gets completely annoyed by this routine, Seiya and his party is suddenly hit by a life-threatening encounter. In this episode, they deadass run into Chaos Bakina, one of the 4 generals of the Demon Lord's army in level 1 of this isekai world. So I feel like this is going to be the progression. Seiya being overly cautious by X, Y, and Z, and Rista responding with, "Why are you such a baby?" But all of a sudden the party is faced with an adversity that sort of justifies Seiya's overly cautious mindset. It is a routine that only works in an S-class difficulty world. Cause let's be real, if this was a D-class world and all Seiya had to do was kill a bunch of slimes, his overly cautious routine would get old real fast. Which kind of leads to my point of what could be a major setback for the series. I feel that right away people are definitely going to compare this series to Konosuba. Both series has a goddess, Rista for this series and Aqua for Konosuba. And both of these goddesses tragically had to leave heaven to join the hero MC's party. They both have a bickering sibling relationship with the hero MC and also have to deal with a huge roadblock, such as Kazuma's bad luck and Seiya being overly cautious. Due to these similarities, I feel like people are definitely going to compare the hero is overly powered but overly cautious to Konosuba. Now, this is where the problem arises. Because Konosuba's comedy and character chemistry is so on point, if the hero is overly powered but overly cautious falls short in either of those 2 departments, it's really going to stand out. So, my final verdict of if I'm going to continue this series. I mean, this series is definitely nothing new when it comes to the isekai genre, but at the same time, it's not horrible. If you are going into the series with the mindset of not getting a god tier writing like Overlord, and getting a placement or a little brother version of Konosuba, I feel like you could enjoy it. One thing that it definitely has it going is that it's being animated by White Fox, who made excellent fantasy series like Goblin Slayer, The Devil is a Part-Timer, and ReZero. And the script is supervised by Kenta Ihara, who did the script for Tanya the Evil and Vinland Saga. So with a very veteran staff backing the series, I feel like it has a lot of potential. But tell me what you guys think. Are you going to pass on this series? And do you guys also see a resemblance of this series to Konosuba? And lastly, do you think the hero is overly powered but overly cautious is going to be the isekai of this season? Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.